Have you ever felt desperate as time and age gradually take away your vitality, causing your confidence to crumble and your partner's smile to fade? I know many of you are struggling with feelings of inadequacy due to health issues or feeling betrayed by your own body when the most basic instincts gradually disappear. Perhaps you're exhausted and skeptical after spending so much money on expensive products that show no results. I'm not a doctor, but as someone who's always seeking safe natural solutions, I want to share with you an incredibly humble secret hiding right in the produce section at the supermarket. This can support your body's natural capabilities without needing exotic berries or expensive supplements. In France, they call this food rocket, a name that evokes the power of missiles launching from deep within your vitality. It's arugula, or scientifically known as Iruca sativa. I want to explore with you why this vegetable could be a superior and safer choice than spinach or kale in helping you optimize your performance. This isn't a far-fetched promise, but a practical approach for you to experience yourself. Please subscribe to the channel right now so we can begin the journey to reclaim your confidence and inherent happiness. I know in an age where health sometimes becomes a tool to make money or serve expensive experiments, it's very easy to become skeptical. But let's set those numbers aside and travel back in time with me, because arugula isn't a new trend at all. In fact, its power has been recognized for thousands of years, long before modern laboratories existed. First, we must mention the master healers of ancient Egypt. They didn't just consider arugula a delicious herb, but also believed it possessed miraculous powers in boosting vitality and promoting fertility. Can you believe it? Back then, they often combined this vegetable with figs to create a true vitality-enhancing combo. But it doesn't stop there. The Egyptians passed this secret on to the Romans. In Roman mythology, arugula was famous as an elixir for passion. People revered it so much they often planted arugula right next to statues of Priapus, the god of fertility. They believed that just by eating these leaves, desire and energy in the body would be powerfully stimulated. In the Middle Ages, herbalists used arugula as a remedy to detoxify the blood, boost immunity, and improve vision. It was even used to treat a condition they called melancholy, meaning eating it would help us feel happier and more positive about life. Although our predecessors may not have understood complex chemical structures like we do now, through practical experience, they brought arugula into daily life as a tool to sustainably optimize men's health. So, the credibility of this vegetable doesn't just lie in rumors, but is built on both historical evidence and modern science. Why does rocket have power? The history is interesting, but you're probably wondering, why can a small leaf do that? Let me explain in a very simple way from the scientific angle I've researched. Pumping nitric oxide, the key to hardness arugula, contains a large amount of a substance called nitrate. When we eat it, the body converts it into nitric oxide. Think of nitric oxide like an open valve signal. It helps blood vessels relax and expand, allowing blood to flow to the lower region more powerfully and easily. And you know, good blood circulation is the vital factor for maintaining performance. You may have heard that nitrates in processed meats, like sausages, cold cuts, are bad. That's true. But nitrates in natural vegetables like arugula are completely different because they come with antioxidants that protect the body, so you can use them with complete confidence. Good news for those who fear kidney stones. Low oxalate. This is the part I appreciate most. Many people say eating spinach or kale is best, but in reality, they contain a lot of oxalate. This substance, if accumulated, will bind to calcium, causing kidney stones or painful joints, and can even prevent the body from absorbing nutrients needed to maintain hardness. Arugula is different. It has very low oxalate content. Therefore, it's an excellent choice for those worried about kidney stones, blood pressure, or diabetes. The dynamic duo of magnesium and zinc. Not only that, arugula also provides magnesium and zinc. Magnesium helps smooth muscle cells relax and supports healthy testosterone levels. Zinc, an extremely important element for producing testosterone and protecting the prostate gland. Zinc deficiency often leads to decreased sexual health, so supplementing through arugula is a very natural way. Another plus point is that arugula contains less vitamin K than spinach or kale. This is extremely important for those taking blood thinners because you can eat it without worrying about interfering with your medication. How to eat it right and enough. All right, we know how wonderful arugula is, but now it's time to take acts. Dosage. How much is enough? For the body to have enough nitrates needed for blood vessel dilation, the recommendation is to supplement about 1 to 2 handfuls of fresh arugula daily. You don't need to eat too much in one meal. The most important thing is consistency. Small changes maintained daily will have an extremely large impact on your vascular health. Tips to handle bitterness for better taste. I know many of you will grimace because of the characteristic bitter and pungent taste of this vegetable. To turn it into an appealing dish, try these methods. Combine with good fats. Mix arugula with pure olive oil or avocado. Fat not only softens the bitterness, but also helps the body absorb vitamins better. Sour and salty. A little lemon juice and a pinch of salt will help neutralize the pungency, making this vegetable extremely appetizing. Hide it in dishes. You can tuck it into sandwiches, make pesto sauce, or simply sprinkle it on pizza right after baking. The rocket recipe for busy people. If you still find raw vegetables difficult to eat, try blending it into a smoothie. Combine a handful of arugula with a banana, some red grapes, or protein powder. The sweetness of the fruit will completely mask the pungent taste of the vegetable, giving you an extremely quick vitality-boosting drink. A few small safety notes. Prioritize choosing organic arugula to avoid pesticides and remember to wash thoroughly before eating. If you're in an area where it's hard to find fresh vegetables or you absolutely can't stand the smell and taste, the good news is there are now extract powders or nitric oxide supplements from arugula that are very convenient. If you're in an area where it's hard to find fresh vegetables or you really can't tolerate its pungent taste, don't worry too much. Here are some extremely practical ways I've researched to help you still get enough necessary nutrients. Use specialized supplements. If eating a large amount of greens daily is an obstacle, you can consider nitric oxide boosting supplements. Powder or capsule form. There are now arugula vegetable powders to mix into smoothies or extract capsules available. This is a great option for those who are busy or want to completely skip the bitter, pungent taste of the vegetable. Grow at home. Arugula is actually very easy to grow. In many places, it even grows vigorously like a weed. You can completely buy seeds to plant in foam boxes or in the garden to always have a source of clean vegetables, both economical and ensuring quality for your goal of reclaiming your vitality. Arugula isn't just an ordinary green vegetable, but a powerful tool to help you optimize your body's natural functions. Remember, nitrates help improve blood circulation. Magnesium supports relaxation and testosterone, while zinc helps balance hormones. And the best point is all these benefits come with low oxalate content, extremely safe for our long-term health. However, I want to sincerely share that this is not a magic pill that can change everything after one meal. Sexual health is a journey, and the key lies in adding these nutrient-rich foods into your lifestyle consistently every day. Whether adding to a salad, tucking into a sandwich, or sprinkling on a slice of pizza, each small step has a very large impact. If you have any unique preparation methods or have started seeing positive changes, don't hesitate to share your story in the comments to motivate our community. Health and performance start from the smallest choices on your plate today. If you find these shares useful, please subscribe to the channel and send this video to your friends.